So let's go back to that crazy run we had, the marathon in the stadium. That was not a race, and I don't want to let it count as a marathon. It's just the distance of a marathon. And I wanted to know if my training status at that moment would be enough to just lace up the shoes, go to anywhere I want and start getting that marathon distance as a long run in the books. The week after that I was absolutely out of order. We got 30k in the week after, at least. Not running on Monday, not running on Tuesday. I think we also skipped Wednesday, and I had an easy session on Thursday and Friday. Saturday was off, and Sunday we went out again for a bit longer. Yeah, and ended up with 30k. That was actually not that bad. Then the week after that, let's say recovery week, we got 50k in. Now I reveal the reason why I'm actually really busy. I got a new car. Actually, it's an old car. I got it from a junkyard, and the problem was how to get there, because I sold my old car already, and I had where to go there. So I took the bus. The bus stop was about an hour away from where actually the junkyard is, and had to walk there. And I was actually, hey, that's a cool cross training. Yeah, I got out of the bus, was absolutely in the middle of nowhere, and I had to, definitely walk an hour, and it was really nice. I enjoyed it, and maybe you can see it on Strava if you follow me there. I had a lot of more walking going on because of that. I really loved to walk longer distances. Actually, like I would say 4k, 5k, maybe even 6k is the perfect distance for a walk. That takes about an hour 15 minutes, and it's a good opportunity for a cross training session. That's what I enjoyed doing, especially because I had to pick up the car, and I was so happy that I could finally drive off from the junkyard. Yeah, junkyard, definitely junk. Anyway, the car isn't junk. However, we have to do a lot. We have to maintain the car well. It already has, what is it in mileage? Probably like 90,000 miles in. Yeah, definitely not the newest car, but definitely iconic for Okinawa Island. Alright, that's been said. So we are very busy, not only because of the car, a lot of going on preparation for the upcoming training block that starts in about a month. Had some off time as well. Try to not do too much, just go to the coffee shop, relax, that kind of thing. But however, I think the main reason why we haven't been that active was definitely the marathon in the stadium. I can tell you, I can recommend that because it's so beneficial when it comes to your mental strength. I would say this is just the best coating you can get if you want to prepare mentally for anything, not just the marathon, just in general, for everything that comes up in life. Seriously. Alright, so we start the run today. Absolutely easy session. It's actually an easy run scheduled as well, but I want to keep it even more easier. Just we have to go to a friend because he isn't there. He gave me his key. I have to water his plants. That's what we are going to do. And coming back here, we probably already have like 6k in using that for a run. And after that 6k, probably I add another 2, and that's it. So really don't want to put stress onto the body. However, I'd like to get some miles in. Maybe we can get 50k at the end of the week. That's the minimum standard goal every week for me. If not, well, then it's an exception. Alright, so let's get this run to this friend in the books. But I'm not going to show you that run though. I'm going to show you the day when I picked up the car and the idea of a cross-training session. The idea to combine it, to pick up the car and to cross-train. I think that makes sense because, well, it's actually not that much footage that I took off from it because I haven't thought about it. But actually, after that, I was like, well, if there are more opportunities like that to have a walk, 30 minutes, 45, 60 minutes, that would be great if you can incorporate that like additionally, not to replace an easy session. No, just have another 30 minutes of doing something. Definitely recommend it. And there's no stress that you put onto your body when you have a 30 minutes walk. Not at all. It's good. Alright, so going to show you that, but we are coming back here to this easy run when I give you the update. Alright, that's a long intro, guys. So let's get this, what is it, week 15 training run number 4 into the books. Alright, let's go. Yesterday we had that hour in heart rate zone 4 and we even reached heart rate zone 5. So we put a lot of stress into the system or onto the body, and now we just basically recover from that with that easy session. It makes sense. You don't want to have back-to-back intense sessions, especially when you follow like I do, an 80-20 training method. 80% of my runs low intensity and only 20% of my runs higher intensity. But there's something that I want to talk about after we have picked up the car. Alright guys, stay tuned. But yeah, one more thing here during the 5 minutes warm up before I bother you with the walk to the junkyard. The reason why I'm not just consistent anymore, at the moment at least, it's very simple. Because we can. And I want to. And there's an idea behind. Because in 5 weeks from now, we start with the 20-week training plan for Berlin Marathon. So the next 5 weeks allow me to have a little bit more freedom. And I'm taking that not for granted, but I take it for doing different stuff. And it's perfect timing because I have to do a lot for the car, maintain it well, refurbish here and there. So it's alright if I do not stick to any plan. Simple, because we don't have any yet. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say before I bother you with the valuable walk to the junkyard. Guys, enjoy some more impressions from this island. See you after I roll off from the junkyard. Good morning. 8:30. I'm on the way to the car dealer to get my new car home. Have to pick it up. That's what we are going to do today on the nice, quite chilly though, Tuesday morning. Alright. Not sure yet if I can run. Yeah, I know. Maybe an hour. Should be fine. So we have to make sure we go to the bus stop in time. Departure is in about 50 minutes. Yeah. Don't need to stress. Alright. Let's go. Just got out of the bus an hour about. Let's go to a convenience store and get a nice coffee here. Yo guys, already like 30 minutes into the walk. Part of today's training. Probably like another 30 minutes until we arrive. Can't wait to drive off the junkyard. Just a quick update here. I mentioned that humidity crazy. Of course, the way to the front is a bit uphill, downhill. I noticed like at a pace of 7 minutes per K, my heart rate is already in heart rate zone 3. But that's not the problem. The problem is really like the humidity. Ooh. However, don't put stress onto the body. That's alright. We can do it somehow. Right. Back to the walk. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned, guys. Uphill. The last 10 minutes. Let's go. Oh, I see the shop. Great. Few meters. Oh, I hope I really can get the car, drive off and have a break. Where's my car? We are driving it. Wow. Pretty cool car. Current pace 6 minutes 50 seconds per K. Distance so far 2.5. Alright. Doing the U-turn here. Ah, it's amazing. .8. That's alright. So let's go back where we started. Let's go. But first, I show you how we wash the car. Time to give it a wash. Yeah. I also need to clean it from the inside, but this car is so great. I love it. Yes, guys, I
I don't know, maybe you're familiar with Japanese cars, but it's not always Toyota. I got a Suzuki Jimny, and I'm really loving it. Seriously.
Yo.
So humid. Just uphill now at a pace of 7 minutes per K. Heart rate 160. Oh. Alright, downhill now. Oh, that's good. Guys, so what else can I say? That car gives me a lot of joy. I really enjoy driving it. And of course, that also gives me a way to, how should I describe it, to develop a new hobby. I don't know anything about cars, and now I want to increase my knowledge about cars in general. Anyway, we're not a car channel, we are a running channel. So just did the last U-turn at the 7K mark, 1K to go. Then I give you the stats for this run, and then I give you an overview about what to expect from the next 4-5 weeks. Alright, see you at the end, guys. Whew. I'm sweating. That was a humid episode. Alright, guys, let's go over the numbers. 52 minutes and 52 seconds, distance 8.12 kilometers, and we have an average pace of 6 minutes and 30 seconds per K. Total calories, let's say 600, and heart rate average 150. And it's so humid that you can see drops landing here and then. Alright, let's check out the recovery heart rate, and then I'm telling you what's going on. $57, but went back to 106, right? So it was very high, 160 something. So humid, and I'm dripping. Anyway, guys, so what to expect the next 4 or 5 weeks until we start with the 20 weeks training plan? Obviously a lot of car stuff. Well, probably, yeah, I'm joking though. I really enjoy not following a plan at the moment, like on purpose. And the reason why is exactly, yeah, I mentioned it again, 20 weeks plan is coming very soon. Mid of May we're going to start a proper 80-20 training plan that I purchased via Training Peaks. So that's it. We're following that plan. We pimp it, we improve it, we switch days, we do something with it. But at the end, we're going to follow those 20 weeks. All right. So meanwhile, I like to show you around. Of course, I have the car, and I like to drive, and I like to give you an idea about how it looks like here on this beautiful island, what I call is a running paradise. Yeah, not the cars in the background though, but who cares? I love this island, I don't want to leave it. I'm going to stay here, probably getting old. I mean,
Japan in general is an absolute passionate country when it comes to running, right? So, and that's why I like to show you around. Yes, that's what we are going to do. Finally, after 2 years. So, and of course we train hard. What I aim for is not be consistent, but disciplined. Whatever we do, a speed session, an easy session, a recovery run, just a walk, whatever that is, I decide that spontaneously. I don't want to plan it. Basically get surprised by myself. Yo, that's it, basically. So that means I will give you an insight about my runs. I'm going to show you that specific speed session. I'm going to show you that specific easy run. And doing that easy run, I'm trying to explain you what this 80-20 training method is all about and why am I doing it. So it's basically a longer intro until mid of May. And that makes absolutely sense. So it's basically a preparation for the marathon training plan, where we prepare for a marathon. Yes, that kind of thing can be expected the next 4 or 5 weeks. All right, so that's a longer video about me talking about what's going on. I hope you enjoyed it. You know what to do. I enjoy running for you, and don't forget, if you're running out there, run safe and enjoy your runs. Guys, see you with the next update. Have a good one. Bye bye.